Hey, welcome back. Today's episode is about the comfort zone. In this video, I will show you what the comfort zone is, how you can use it for your advantage, and how you can make the most out of your comfort zone to achieve whatever you want to achieve. May it be happiness, fulfillment, or success, whatever you want to achieve, it all has something to do with your comfort zone. Parts of that are defined by your comfort zone. Now, what is the comfort zone? It's not very much a place where you are at a certain point in time. It's more a state of mind. Now, what defines that state of mind, or what defines the comfort zone, are a few things. For example, your emotions. Your emotions will tell you whether or not you feel comfortable. Second of all, your physics, your body, all the chemistry in your body will tell you whether or not you feel comfortable or not. Now, this is all interwoven, it's not really separate. But those two are important. For example, the next thing can be a spiritual experience or a spiritual belief that defines whether or not you are comfortable and why you aren't comfortable. Now, it always pumps back, or those key points always come back to a principle that I heard from Anthony Robbins, a big speaker in this industry. He said that human beings do things out of two reasons. No, those are four. Out of two reasons. First would be to gain pleasure. Human beings do things because they want to have fun. They want to make good things. They want to feel good. So we do things to gain pleasure. The second motion that we do things for would be to avoid pain. So we either do things to gain pleasure or to avoid pain. That's pretty much, you can break everything down to that. And that's what the comfort zone is all about. In your comfort zone, you always feel good. You're always in pleasure. You never have pain. And this is the goal of every human being, to stay, so to speak, in the comfort zone, or to get in a state of feeling comfortable. Now, Anthony Robbins also gave it the advice to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. You have to determine what your pains are, what your pleasures are, and then you have to work with that. You have to create the motion yourself, knowing that you do it either one way or the other, either to gain pleasure or to avoid pain. That's all you have to know, and then with that information you can see, oh, here, Now, sometimes we take short-term pleasure to avoid a long-term pain. Sometimes it's exactly the other way around. We avoid a short-term pain because we think it's not worth the long-time pleasure. Saving money or going to the gym would be such examples. We're just not ready, and we cannot see the long-term pleasure, and we avoid the short-term pain. Now, who has a comfort zone? Everybody has a comfort zone. It just differs from different people. I bet that Bear Grylls, that adventure guy, he books a totally different holiday than you do. His would much more likely has something to do with bears or deserts or climbing rocky mountains. I don't know. And yours is more likely sitting at the beach or having an adventure with a jet ski in the Mediterranean Sea. I do not know. But it just differs. And that all depends partly on the comfort zone. His comfort zone is huge. He puts himself out into risky situations all the time. Now, you wouldn't do that necessarily. You just stay in the resort, in your hotel, or you're at the beach where there are not really sharks, whatever. You want it safe, and you want all that to be comfortable for you. Now, his comfort zone looks different. All those action makes him feel comfortable, makes him feel alive. And he developed that over time. He didn't just start out doing crazy stuff. No, he went one step further, one step further, one step further. Now, all this brings us to a point, how should we use it? If you ask me, I recommend expand the comfort zone wherever you can. Find ways to step out of it and grow. Try something new, try a new course, try a new dish, try something what you haven't tried before, and step out of your comfort zone. Even if it looks disgusting or even if it seems dangerous, try something. Now, you don't have to be an idiot now, but try something new. Cross a border purposely to grow. I have that from Les Brown. Les Brown said, he used a few different words, but he said, if you cannot expand your comfort zone, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. If you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. And if you can't be happy, then what else is there? So think about it. If you have that feeling of, oh, I'm at the same point in years now, nothing seems to happening for me, nothing is going on in my life, have that in mind. Your comfort zone is maybe very little or hasn't changed a lot. So try something new. Go climbing. Go do an extreme sport for a week or two. Feel the pain of a good workout. And then just decide, wow, that really is something. Some things you have to do over a longer term of time. Some things you can just do once and say, okay, that's not for me. That's just not me. And that's okay. But try. Let the book of your life show your wins and let it show your losses, but don't let it show that you haven't tried. Your comfort zone is important. I highly recommend that you expand it. And if you have any questions on how and what and where and why, write me an email, write a comment, post on my Facebook page, whatever you want to do, get in touch with me like so many others already. And we can have a look on how you can use individually what I just said. Now also visit carl-better.com if you want to have a look at more stuff, more videos and whatever. And check out my YouTube channel, check out Facebook, all that stuff. Until then, expand your comfort zone, use it instead of having it use you. And let's change. Let's get some growing going.